All right, here we go. Let's give it a shot.
Yesterday's conference meeting.
Yes.
Do you think that the former president's opposition to these negotiations and this deal could completely kill it?
Oh, I don't know if it's him. I thought I heard the minority leader, Senator McConnell, say that he thought that this deal was dead. I mean, that's my interpretation, but that's what I thought I heard from him. I thought I heard something about the politics wasn't good and this and that. So, it sounds to me like this isn't going anywhere.
Is there any chance that it could be split up into separate, smaller bites? Or
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'll tell you this. Based on what I know about this deal, I think it's a terrible deal. I've been saying this for weeks. I mean, I'm not going to vote for 50,000 more green cards. We already have way too much cheap labor in the country to begin with. I'm not going to vote for 5,000 people over the border a day before we can shut down the border. I'm not going to vote for expedited work permits for illegal immigrants. So if that's what's in the deal, and who knows, because we haven't seen it, but that's what I'm told all the time is in it. That's what's in it. I am not voting for it. So, but I don't know what's going to happen next.
Do you think them dragging this out for so long and not showing text, not giving you guys anything, has just made frustration greater against it, made it harder?
Yeah, I do. I think this process has been really mishandled. And listen, I want to say to my friend James Langford, I think he's done a great job. You know, he got handed this piece of it, the border, and from my point of view was given no leverage. You know, they didn't let him have any other piece of the package. Like, you just go negotiate only this with no tools. It's a terrible position. So I think he's done what he can do. But the other folks who are involved in this, I think, have mishandled this spectacularly. And I think trying to keep this behind closed doors, but demanding we support it. And I've been told, I don't know how many times, this is the best deal ever. And they won't let us see it. They won't let you see it. They won't let the public see it. I mean, let us see it. I just think I think it's been terrible.
So, but you really do think this could be dead?
Sounded like it to me yesterday. I mean, you'd have to ask McConnell, because he's the one who said that border and Ukraine were linked, and he wouldn't do any Ukraine deal without the border. I mean, he said that a billion times. I thought I heard him say something different yesterday. So that took me by surprise, but, you know, I mean, we'll see, I guess. But I think it's really up to him.
Do you think the minority leader is losing control of this conference?
Oh, gosh. You'd have to ask him that. I think there's a lot of discontent, but, you know, I'll let senators speak for themselves on that.
What do you think about former President Trump influencing this decision?
Influencing his decision-making?
This decision-making on this bill.
Well, you mean McConnell's decision-making?
No, Trump's.
Oh.
He's trying to get his own party to not vote for this.
Well, I think the decision. Well, first of all, I'm glad he's weighing again against this deal, because from what I understand of it, I don't like it. So, you know, if to the extent he agrees with me on that, I'm glad, and I hope that he'll continue to be against it and be helpful on this, because I see absolutely no reason to give Joe Biden a pass on this, to give him more money to continue to implement policies that are disaster. So that's my own point of view. So I welcome Trump's engagement if it's going to be what I think is a positive way. As to his influence on McConnell's thinking on this, you have to ask McConnell. I don't know. I speak to him about a lot of things. I think it's safe to say. I think it's safe to say that I'm familiar with his views, because what he said in public has been pretty unequivocal.
And in private, has he spoken to you?
I never talk about what we talk about in private. Yeah. Anybody else? Okay. Yeah. Great to see you guys.
Thanks
yeah.
so
Thank
much.
you. Thanks for waiting for me.
Yeah, of course.